I'm out on the range today. I decided I'm going to shoot some small pumpkins with a couple of different calibers. And I've been fighting my 6.5 Grendel for about 6 years, so it's time to do some more chrono work after putting a new barrel on it, make sure I got a good safe load. So stick around. This will be better than my old Grendel videos, I hope. Yeah. I'm going to start off with a couple of rounds of 6.5 Grendel Hornady Black Box 123 grain ELD match rounds, using them as a baseline and trying to build up a load to match. Which would be a lot easier if I'd brought a battery for the chrono. Okay, so after a brief jog to the pole barn to find a battery, we got the chrono hopefully up and running again. Okay. The letters are readable, we'll give her a shot. Two, 3, 2, 5. Chrono's working. Error. So works when it wants to. Perfect. We'll go out and take a look at the target. Okay, so now we're going to break out some hand loads. I was able to find some 123 grain Hornady projectiles to go in my brass. I'm going to try a couple of those, even though the chrony failed me utterly on that last shot. We'll see. I adjusted it a little. Maybe we'll get something out of it this time. So, to check point of impact and see if we can get a velocity. Here we go again. Ooh, that almost sucked. Error 2, alright, well, error 3, error 2, collect the set. Alright, clearing the error, back on, appears to be ready. Ooh, nice recoil. Error 1. Man, I am collecting all the errors today. Whew, I guess this chronograph's just not going to be helpful today. Okay, hit it a little high. Seeds are coming out the crack in the front. Seeds have obviously left from the back, but that's a substantial hole. That's what I've seen on some critters around here. I hit it a little high, but that still did the trick. This one, we're just going to hit that with a 223 and enjoy the view. Okay, well, that was not as good of a representation of damage on a target as I was hoping. I mean, there's a lot of damage Anyway, that was a 50 grain VMAX Hornady flying at about 2,659 feet per second according to the chronograph, which is once again decided to work, at least for one shot. And there's pumpkin everywhere. After the 6.5, I had different, yeah, thought I was going to have an entrance and an exit hole. Instead I had a grenade. Well, hey, we're still learning something. Okay, so we're back to the Grendel again. We got a few more of these rounds left. I want to see if I can get at least one good reading off of them. Because I changed barrels, I went to a longer one. That can change your numbers. So, your ear protection. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Well, oh good, 2659. Very good number for that. And I took out the rest of that first pumpkin. It's no longer on the stand. I put it sideways, and that is it for the pumpkin. The critters are going to eat good tonight. This should be the ELD 123 grain, whereas the one I just shot was a 120 grain, because when I started reloading these, I couldn't get the 123s, and now I'm trying to match what's in the box. So 31 grains of powder, 123 grain bullets, and I'm gonna leave the chrony on, hope for the best, and try to get something on target there. Good. Yeah, we're good. .2821. A little high, but I feel good. .2941. I'm not hating either of those. Okay, so that takes care of those. Now we'll take a quick run down, see what the target thought of those. So now I'm going to try some of the, I'm going to drop all my bullets. That's what I'm going to do. Because why hold on to anything that's dear to you? Okay, let me see. What do I have here? Okay, so I was wrong. Those were probably a 95 grain bullet, traveling at the insane speeds of 2,900 feet per second. I believe those are what I thought I was shooting, but I've had bad grouping with them anyway. So what I really want to try is some of these guys, which are the 23 grain with a different powder. I'm going to try, let's see, I got 29.2 grains here. I want to do the one with the writing on it. 29.2 grains of what I use for my varmint rounds in my 223, which I didn't have specific reloading info for, but I found a nice video on YouTube. I might link to that in the description if anybody cares to see it. So clear the chrono. Looks like it might work. It's been finicky. Well, this one I want to try to get on the target. That's all I want. Just a little bit of target. There we go. There you go. Boy, that screw moves it a lot, doesn't it? 23.98, not bad. It's kind of close to what I was expecting. Maybe 100 under. Get back on target here. $23.98. So either this is the most consistent load I've ever shot in this gun, or my chrony's broken again. I'm voting for the latter unless these bullets are touching, and then I'll blame it on the load and say it's the best thing I've ever done with my life. So let's go. If you're fat like me, you might want to rethink your shooting bench. Shooting bench 1, me 0. Come on, here we go. Gonna reset the chrony just to make sure that wasn't a fluky fluke. Now doing 29.4 grains. The other ones may have been really consistent, but the bullets hit almost an inch apart, and I think I can do better. I'm assuming it's the powder, not me. Whatever, it's fine. We're just here to punch holes in paper, people. Maybe be a little goofy while doing it. Then yodel, hold the trigger, and chamber fucking round. Yeah, okay, here we go. Whew. Oh, that's different. Well, guess what we're doing right now. That was either the quietest round I've ever not shot, or I didn't get it chambered all the way. I might need to adjust my dies a little bit. Okay, let's try that again. All the way back, get the hole, push her forward, because no forward assist. Why would you pay for a feature you don't need? And then end up needing it constantly. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, 24.79. Okay, that's good. That's where I should be on this load. Although I'm using a 20-inch barrel, the reloader that built this load was doing a 18-inch. It's a little cold today. This is a temperature sensitive powder. Okay, 24.53. Still pretty good, especially if I can remember what it was last time to compare it. You know, getting old sucks, kids. Don't do it. Okay, see if I can get up from the table without killing myself. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna shoot the rest of my 292s. All 3 of them. A fresh target, see what I get. And because this is a fresh powder for me, I'm going to take all my old brass out so that I can look at the new brass as it's fired, just to make sure I'm not getting overpressure, spikes and stuff like that. Make sure she's seated. Headphones, people, headphones. Otherwise you get that 11-itis. Yeah, you don't need that. definitely need to adjust that die. That was another no banger. Bust her loose. That thing. Yeah. Pick it off the ground, make sure there's lots of dirt on it. You don't want it to go in too smooth. Headphones again. Well, definitely gotta revisit a step on the reloading there. Must be the Sharpie mark is too thick. Okay, that felt better. That's better. Two, 4, 7, 3 for anybody who's counting. 2, 5, 2, 3. That's a little bit higher than target, but I'll take it. I'm easy. Now let's take a run down. So, very happy with the last grouping. I'm not much of a shooter. I just play one in the bedroom. But I think I was misled on the original powder for this. That's amazing. I'm using a Tasco 9 power because I have an Athlon 24 power that I think is just moving a little bit on me, and it might just be the powder. I just haven't put enough rounds. I've been frustrated with the build from the beginning. It kicks a bit, so I gotta take my time. It's mostly my blacksmith shoulder acting up. This has the rifle length gas tube, and it's throwing the brass over my shoulder more, which is what you kind of want anyway. I think I had a mid-length before on the Grendel. It's a Faxon heavy fluted barrel, and it was shooting brass way forward. I probably could have adjusted it with a gas block, but this one's just, it doesn't seem to kick as bad. It's just harder to find my brass when I'm done. Keep putting this too far forward. So we're going to shoot the last 3, see what the chrono says, and wrap it up for the day, or we'll be shooting in the dark, and this isn't the rifle for it. Let's see if it's, oh, there we go, all the way up. Definitely need to readjust that die. Okay. Oh, my fat's getting in the way. Error 1. Alright, we're back to the chrono being not helpful at all. Okay. Reset. But we caught our brass, and this is the hotter round. There might be a little bit of an impression of the ejector, but it's not. I've shot worse. Ooh, doggy. Alright, which one's hot? Which one's hot? I can't tell. Still nothing looking dangerous, so maybe on a hot day those will be too much, but at error 1, that's within velocity I expect. Okay, it's the last one down the range. Let's go take a look, see if I'm in love or if I'm just disappointed again. Error, yep. So money well spent. Okay, so normally I would just do a picture, but I am so happy I'm touching myself later. This is, yeah, I'm gonna need a moment. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, gotta go.